Hey everyone, welcome to yet another episode of Let's Get Physical Media. I want that physical media. Yeah. All right. I'm a little behind on my videos, so I'm going to be recording a lot of them in this beautiful shirt that you can't tell what it is, but it was from PowerCon back in 2012. So this was He-Man as silhouette once. Can't tell anymore, can you? But yeah, I've been out and about going to places, and so I haven't gotten time to record, and then a little bit of the winter sniffles, you know. I'm sure we're all sick, either sick of COVID or sick from being unhealthy. But trying to keep exercising, maybe even doing an episode on my treadmill, you know, that'd be like kind of a funny thing, actually getting physical while showing physical media. You tell me, leave a comment. But here's some Salvation Army finds. My great, beautiful Salvation Army, which is always a 50-cent place. That's right, 50 cent. They had a lot of finds a couple weeks back, or like a weekend ago, I think, and I want to show those off. I bought a lot, enough probably for one video here, so let's finally get into it. Remember, please subscribe, like the video, share it with your friends, get other subscribers. Trying to go for that big 1,000, but thank you to everyone who helped me get past the 300 hurdle. You know, I don't know if I have to watch 300 now, but I guess I can. Zack Snyder movie, you know, why not, right? I know I have one of the 300 movies somewhere in here, somewhere in this. By the way, this all up here are Blu-rays I bought at Dollar Trees and have yet to watch most of them. Some of them are family video stuff, but that's a lot of Dollar Tree stuff up there. A lot of it. All right, so let's continue on here. All right, now this one was a great pickup, and here's why I say that. Because I own this on Blu-ray, but I don't own it on DVD, and the DVD seems to have like a ton of extras, and I'll actually show the back here and the book inside, and that's basically what really got me to get this. Check this out. So, you know, as always, I got my little DVD here in the slit, inside the slip, inside the sleeve. But look at all these extras here. I don't know, let's see. Let's see if we can see these. Yeah, there we go. There are a lot of extras, and just how many are on here I was shocked by. And look at this book. Check this book out. Look at this. This is actually 30-page book talking about restoration notes, talking about making of, theatrical versions, special edition versions of the movie and stuff. And I don't know what's on the Blu-ray that I have because it didn't come with a case. It just is the disc. I have to look it up still. But there are so many different things on this set. And what's nice is this is one of those old Artisan releases. And I gotta say, I miss Artisan. Artisan did great DVD releases, and this copy right here of T2 is no exception. So Terminator 2, Judgment Day, the ultimate edition DVD. Ultimate. I wonder what would have happened if they had come out with another edition after this. What would it have been? I don't know. Next up we have a very religious movie with George Clooney, Mark Wahlberg, and Ice Cube. Three Kings. We Three Kings. No, not those Three Kings. This, I think, was about some people who find money and millions of dollars in stolen Kuwaiti bullion. So they're over there, and you know they're soldiers, and they want. There's four of them evidently. Some fourth guy who's not listed. Oh, Spike Jonze. There we go. He's listed, but he didn't get on the cover, did he? But basically, stuff happens, and it spins their day and their lives out of control. But yeah, Three Kings. Old Snapper one, as you can see, you know, just took the case off, and the disc is inside here. Fold it up, nice little case. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that one because I did hear about that way back when, but I never have seen it. Never have seen it. All right, here about the 5-minute mark. We're going to talk about a movie I have seen, I like, and I wanted to own this actually for a while, but you know, it didn't get down to my 50-cent price point, but it finally did, and that's The Shawshank Redemption. And yeah, if you haven't seen The Shawshank Redemption, definitely a movie worth seeing. Great acting, great story, everything about it is great. Is it the happiest movie? Depends on your viewpoint, but definitely check out The Shawshank Redemption if you haven't seen it. You will be glad you did. Oh God! Oh, I didn't know it was based on a Stephen King story though. Huh? The more you know. But yeah, written and directed by Frank Darabont, who did The Green Mile as well. That's great. It's great. They did have Pippi Longstocking, but as you can see, I just have the cover art here. They did not have Pippi Longstocking. They had a case where Pippi Longstocking should have been. Either someone stole it, which would be stupid for 50-cent DVD, or the person who turned in the case didn't check that the disc wasn't in there. But yeah, Pippi Longstocking. I do love this movie though. This is a great movie. If you've ever seen Pippi Longstocking or never have, try to find it on streaming, I guess, or something. The live action one. I find it entertaining at least. And then I got this as well there, which I just cut out the cover because I'm going to put it up in my ceiling where I have all my cover art from DVDs, where I've moved the DVD into the Blu-ray case. And that's what I did here with the Iron Giant. The Iron Giant, which I own here on a great cool cover art Blu-ray. And what I did is I took that and put the DVD in the case because I have a ton of these double wide cases where I don't need them. So now I got the DVD in here. Still has a fingerprint on it, but I figured I'm not going to touch the DVD at this time. I'm just going to put the DVD in the case. But I like this cover. I really did. I like the back here, this picture right there. That makes me laugh right there. An instant classic that will enchant Earthlings for decades to come, according to the Wall Street Journal. But yeah, the Iron Giant. So that's just the cover art, but 50 cents for a DVD. Yes, I already own the Blu-ray, but that DVD looked like it had other extras on it that may not be on the Blu-ray. And that's one of those things I want to ask you all about. How many of you find it annoying when you get a Blu-ray and you're glad you finally found it for the improved picture quality and everything, but the DVD has more content and bonus features and the Blu-ray doesn't carry them all over? Now, I know that's for licensing issues or what have you, but that's why it's doo-doo, but doo-doo. I hate that when there's not all the content that's on the DVD, so you have to go and you have to hold on to both of them if you want to have all that bonus content and the better picture quality. I guess it's not a hate thing, but it's a gripe. It's a thing I don't really like. Another thing for 50 cents, and this is where I really love my Salvation Army family thrift store, is Glee Season 1, Volume 1, Road to Sectionals. I'm not a big fan of Glee, especially the later stuff where it started getting very much woke, I guess is the term. I just like the early ones when it was just something different. And so I figured for 50 cents, I'd pick this up. It's got 4 dual layer DVDs in it with the content. If I find parts annoying or whatever, I can fast forward or skip chapters or whatever. But it was good enough for 50 cents. Much more than that, it'd be iffy. Next up, we have High School Musical 3, the extended edition, senior year. Totally. Yeah, so I got the other ones. I haven't watched any of High School Musical yet. I'm just hoping for something good. I'm hoping they're good because now I got all of these, and you'll see I even got something else of High School Musical. But having 3 movies and what else I have, at the most, what I spent is like $2. So I'm not going to really be out much. And this is the extended version, bigger than ever with additional scenes. Now, let me ask this question for all you High School Musical fans that I know are watching my channel. And I know there's many of you out there. Were these only ever released in 4:3? Were they only ever in full screen? Because it seems that's what most of them are, except this one. This one seems to be enhanced for 16:9, but the other ones, I've only ever found them in full screen. So leave a comment, let me know. Should I be looking for widescreen releases of the first two? I'm not gonna say much about this. It's got great action, the greatest X-Men movie yet, you know, with Jean Grey dressed as a Scarlet Witch for Halloween. X-Men: The Last Stand, not my favorite X-Men, probably the least favorite X-Men movie of the ones I've seen. I did not see Age of Apocalypse or Dark Phoenix, but this one, wasn't thrilled with it. I did like some of the characters. I was glad to see Kitty Pryde brought it officially into the X universe, and what's his name, Frazier? I don't know the actor's name. Kelsey Grammer, that's the name. I got that. That wasn't on the back here that I saw it. But him as the Beast was great too. There he is, if anybody wants to see him. He's right there. I'll show you. There we go. Yeah, he did good, but yeah, it wasn't the best. The story was pretty mediocre. Let's see here. Don't know anything about this, but it's the best romantic comedy in years back in 1999, and that was Notting Hill. Looks like it's Julia Roberts and our boy Hugh Grant, and evidently somebody who thinks they're a sex god on the back here. I like this guy. He's just up there and he's just writing hilarious, according to Newsweek. I wonder, he didn't write Newsweek, but he wrote hilarious. And yeah, it's the collector's edition. This was in like the most pristine shape. So whoever owned this either watched it very seldom or took very good care of it. And I gotta say, people who turn their stuff into thrift stores, thank you for donating stuff, first off, but thank you even more if you took good care of it, because I've seen some things that look like people dunked it in a used toilet. And I really do mean that. A few more here. We got a movie I said I'd never buy, but I did. And that's because of the fact that I think my son might like it. You know, he's getting that age and he likes battles. Well, who does battles better than Michael Baba Bay? That's right, Michael Baba Bay. If it's not exploding, it's not a Michael Bay movie. Transformers. The first one, Shia LaBeouf, Megan Fox. There you go, Megan Foxy. She's pretty hot, pretty good looking. I do own Hunger Games on Blu-ray, but this didn't have the cover, slip cover. But this, I was looking at, I was like, oh, this has got to be some kind of special edition set, because it's not just you open it up. It's got 2 discs, but then. A 3rd disc. So it's a 3-disc DVD set. And I was like, okay, that's cool. It's got the DVD of the movie. It's got the special features. And then it's got a disc that says exclusive bonus disc. So if for nothing else, I picked up for the exclusive bonus disc. I have to find out what special features are on it, if it's worth holding on to the DVDs for the movie and the special features discs. But yeah, this was kind of a cool find, you know, for 50 cents to get bonus content, because we all know in streaming land, some movies will have bonus content, but most of them will have nothing. Keep that in mind when you're in your love for streaming stuff. And we'll go for a few more here. This was a good find too, because I don't, again, another movie I wouldn't normally buy, but my son really likes, you know, battle stuff. That's what this War of the Worlds movie is, pretty much. It's a long, constant battle and running away, and you know, it's got some kids in it, so he might be able to connect with the kids. But this is a 2-disc limited edition. So, you know, we got this. Gotta let gravity do its work. And we open it up and look at that. Whoa! Then you open it again and you got, oh my God. Isn't that crazy? It's pretty cool. Pretty cool little set. And there you go, and you close that all up. So, 2-disc limited edition set, really good shape. Like I said, thank you to people who take good care of stuff. It's a great thing. Couple seasons of Entourage. Never seen Entourage, but 50 cents for a season. These are really, look how thick these are. And watch this. You open it up, and there's only 2 discs in here total. And this is flat. This is not a book. So it's like way thicker than it needs to be for what it is. I could easily take this all out and put this in a much thinner case, but I'm just going to keep these how they are. They're kind of unique looking. They're kind of like books on the shelf there. And maybe that's what they were going for. But yeah, Entourage complete first season and the complete second season on DVD. This I had to grab because, I mean, this was a great deal. And it does have, I believe, actually, yep, all 3 movies on 3 separate discs. It has The Breakfast Club, it's the 80s collection, Breakfast Club, 16 Candles, and Fast Times at Ridgemont High. And I think these, you know, I have Blu-rays of a couple of these movies, but I'm not sure if this DVD of The Breakfast Club has content that my DVD does not. And that's what I'm wondering about, because it lists a lot of bonus features and documentaries here on the back that I'm not sure on the Blu-ray. I have to check. But if I do end up having all of this stuff, then what I'm going to do is give this to a friend, because these are 3 great movies. Anyone agree, disagree? Leave a comment. What movies of these 80s ones do you like, if not all of them? And if not all of them, what is wrong with you? No, I'm just kidding. Right, and 2 more here. This couple pickups for my sister-in-law is Chappelle's Show, season 1, because Chappelle's Show is great, and this was in pretty perfect shape. Had to pick it up for 50 cents. That's a no-brainer. And then The Royal Tenenbaums. If you haven't seen this, it's a funny movie. I really like it. I think it's one of those, Wes Anderson movies. I find his stuff so intriguing, and this is a Criterion version. So the Criterions are great discs. If you've never gotten a Criterion, you need to, because look at all the extras you get on a Criterion. And I can guarantee you you're not going to get the Criterion experience on streaming. But if you really like these movies, other than owning the Criterion, you're not going to get this content. You're just not. You're just not. You're just not. So, oh, and Seventh Heaven with somebody I recently found out this guy was actually a pedophile. So, got it more for Jessica Biel being in it, but yeah, unfortunate about Stephen Collins, I guess it'd be him, playing a minister, and found that out from my buddy Kal-El. Which brings me to my last point. Go over and check his channel out if you haven't, Kal-El Daily. He does some pickup videos and such. Go give him a like and a subscribe. Check out his content, and let me know what you think of all these pickups, because that was more than I even thought I picked up that day at Salvation Army. Some days you just strike it rich. Other days you go there and you walk away empty-handed. So with the dramatics out of the way, I'm going to end this video. Please leave a like, subscribe, share, comment, whatever you want to do. Anything you can do, I thank you. And you have yourself a good time. Meanwhile, I'll go get my physical media. I got my physical media.